Congratulations, massive result in the club's season. Can you sum it up just yourself, how that felt being back in the dugout and for such a big result?
That's a massive result for the club, you know. But a sticky 2 month. You know, I've lost my voice. I forget how far. I mean, I don't know whether it was 10 months, 11 months. It's been a tough week. It's been a tough week with my mate losing his job. And then I had to step in for this game. And then I go to train on Tuesday and the lads are deflated, obviously. And then you come into the game and you've got no, you know, Joe Tate suspended, Brad Abbott suspended, James Curtis is injured, and then Morks pulls out this morning with a virus, so I had to put him on the bench. And then you've got Kenton Richardson, who's a right side centre half in a 3 at best, and then a right back. But I thought he was immense. I thought him and George, you know, who were up against Big George Williams, a big handful. I thought the back 4 was superb. Yeah, John's made a mistake for their goal, but listen, you know, that's clutching straws. I would have been devastated at the end of the game even if we'd have drew the game, because I think the first half we had chance after chance after chance, and you know, when you haven't scored for a long time, I think then people start snatching at chances. But I thought we were excellent. I thought we were excellent first half. Still got a weak underbelly when we go 2-0 up. We've got to see games out, and the management who come in have got to identify that. But the lads have showed immense character. You know, they could have folded. And what better way than the big Glenn, who's, you know, had a little bit of a sticky period, has come up trumps. You know, he's the best about. He's the best about, and great balls in. And if you want to win a game, that's the way to win a game. You know, it was brilliant for the crowd, brilliant for the players, and it give the club a big lift today, I think.
As you mentioned, brilliant for the crowd. Was it another fantastic support? 1,200 people in here, and conditions were absolutely terrible, with the players fighting as much against the conditions as they were as the opposition. And then how big a role did the crowd play with getting behind the team in such a big game?
Oh, the crowd were massive. You know, let's be honest. You know, when you lose that many games, and you know, football fans will vote with their feet. Really, you know, the football fans like to see entertainment. They like to see lads working hard. You know, and the 4 non-negotiables today were that, working hard, you know, getting back in your shape, reactions, and they all did that, you know, and that's why I would have been devastated for them as an individual, because the performances, both individually and collectively today, were on the money, you know, and let's be honest, in the first half it should have been game over, but it never is with us. You know, we always seem to do things hard. But come off the Glenn Taylor, you know, and 2 unbelievable headers who only he could score that as won us the game. And the crowd were immense, and especially in the second half when we're going through a little bit of a tough time, because teams do get spells down here. The crowd, the conditions, it was blowing a gale, it was windy, it was raining. But like I said, they'll gone home happy, you know, and they haven't, you know, and even in my spell we've had many bad runs, and they've always stuck with the team. And today, like I said, the result was more important than the performance. But today, in large spells, I think we got both.
Just a quick word on the search for a new manager. Are you expecting this to be your only game in the dugout, or do you think there could be more for you to look at in the future?
Oh, no, listen, as I said, I've lost my voice. I've aged 20 years. My shoes are all muddy. That'll do me. Like, you know, the candidates that we've had applied just shows you the job that is here. It's a fantastic job for a manager. You know, I mean, I know I'm biased because I've been here for a long time, but you know, the quality of the candidates that applied just shows you the type of job that we've got here. And it'll be sooner rather than later. You know, we've shortlisted and the chairman's made a decision, so hopefully that decision will be announced tomorrow.
And just lastly, for yourself, on a personal note, it was lovely to see the reception you got today, and how's it felt overall for you today?
Amazing. You know, the fans have always been with me. I know, like I said, football's a results business, and when things are going tough, you know, the manager always feels it. And you know, and I've had many tough times. But that 90 minutes was probably the reason why I've done it. You know, because like I said, it had everything. You know, it had highs, it had lows. You know, your frustrations. You kick every ball, or I do. But I've just went in the manager's office there and virtually fell asleep because it was, you know, I'm just drained. But I'm hoping now that win that we've had and the goals that we've scored will galvanise the lads, and like I say, it'll stand them in good stead for them when the manager comes in.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.